On a distant planet called Xerath, two powerful warriors, Zane and Maya, stood in opposition to each other. Zane was a warrior fighting to save his home world from destruction, while Maya was determined to see it destroyed. To fight their battle, both warriors used giant robots that towered over the landscape. Zane's robot was sleek and agile, capable of firing blasts of energy and moving at incredible speeds. Maya's robot, on the other hand, was heavily armored and armed with devastating weapons. The two warriors clashed in the barren wasteland that surrounded their cities, engaging in a ferocious battle that shook the ground beneath them. Zane used his supernatural abilities to dodge Maya's attacks and get close enough to strike, while Maya relied on her brute strength and heavy firepower to overwhelm her opponent. As the battle raged on, Zane began to realize that something was different about Maya. Her attacks were becoming more ferocious and her movements more erratic. He soon realized that she had made a deal with a dark force that was fueling her powers and driving her to destroy their planet. Despite this, Zane refused to give up. He continued to fight with everything he had, calling upon his own supernatural abilities to match Maya's power blow for blow. Their battle continued for days, with neither warrior able to gain the upper hand. As the war between the two warriors raged on, the people of Xerath began to fear for their lives. They knew that whoever came out on top would determine the fate of their planet, and the stakes had never been higher. Zane knew that he needed to end the battle quickly if he was going to save his planet. He pushed himself to the limit, unleashing a powerful attack that sent Maya's robot flying. For a moment, it seemed like Zane had won. But Maya wasn't finished yet. She emerged from the wreckage of her robot, more powerful than ever before. Her eyes glowed with an otherworldly energy as she unleashed a destructive wave of power that obliterated everything in its path. Zane knew that he had one last chance to save his planet. He dove into the wreckage of Maya's robot, determined to find the source of her power and stop it once and for all. In the heart of the robot, Zane found Maya herself, surrounded by dark energy. He knew that what he was about to do would likely cost him his life, but he was willing to make the sacrifice. Zane unleashed all of his power, enveloping Maya in a bright light that consumed them both. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, slowly, the dark energy began to dissipate, leaving behind only Zane's motionless body. The people of Xerath mourned the loss of their hero, but they knew that he had given everything to save their planet. As they began to rebuild, they remembered the bravery and selflessness of Zane, who had fought to the bitter end for his home world.